The making of Ross's album really starts here, on his farm outside Sydney, where Ross finds the seclusion he needs to write.
The fact that I've mentioned sort of politics is going to be a hassle on this one?
Oh, you've got to stand up for your values, don't you?
Yeah. I just was going to say.
You'll probably change it.
I want to change it because I don't think it should be apolitical, but anyway. And the thing goes, da-da, the strings and things. Sort of.
You're going to have a lot of strings in it?
Oh yeah, I got Rick doing a big deal. Sort of, da-da.
I'd like to be in the studio when you do this.
He should come in because we've got sort of like we've got a big sort of tuba thing that goes.
Hours are spent in the studio on each song. Every instrument goes onto a separate track for mixing later. But the time is taken in getting the right sound for each instrument, getting the right feel, and getting that one take that's just right.
Watching the skies, we all dream of someday flying away.
What's that?
What was Liz's big main complaint about the feel?
No, the feel was okay. He was getting some sort of a hassle with the fret rattle.
Was that all? Is that all?
That was clicking in the cans.
Playback in the control room becomes a time of discussion between engineer and the musicians, but particularly between Ross and producer-arranger Rick Formosa.
What is my anthem? What is my anthem? Is it a song that we can sing to aging Anzacs? And to the children who now claim they fought in vain.
At EMI, a cutting is made from the final mix. When the cutting arrives, it's silvered to make it electrosensitive. Once it's silvered, which takes about 3 minutes, it goes into a plating tank, which is the first of many plating processes to manufacture what is called a master. This is stripped from the lacquer and then goes through exactly the same process to make a mother. This is the first time that we do an audible check. After passing the audible test, the mother is returned to the plating, where it goes through exactly the same process as the previous parts to manufacture the pressing shell. This is the part that actually makes the record. But before we can set the shell into the press, we have to punch a hole exactly in the centre, as this is used for all centre location purposes. If the hole isn't placed exactly centre, the arm on your record player will move sideways, etc., and introduce distortion on the record. After the location is punched, all excessive material must be trimmed off and the shell formed. Now we're ready for the presses. The shells are set into the presses. The operator then places a label on both the top and the bottom, extrudes a piece of vinyl plastic, places on the bottom of the label, operates the press, and as the shells go into the press, they are heated by steam which turns the plastic into a liquid. which flows across the face of the shells and is forced into the grooves under a 2 ton per square inch pressure. The record is taken from the press and the excess material trimmed, and the record is then stored flat for 24 hours to allow cooling and stabilisation. During manufacture, the record is both visually and audibly checked for faults. After the 24-hour stabilisation period, the records are then placed in their appropriate sleeves and shipped to the warehouse for distribution to the record stores.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ross,
Good evening.
why is this funny cameraman and sound people have been travelling around everywhere we go lately?
I think they're doing a special on how you make a record, and they're using my record as the example.
I see. Well, what are they here for today?
Well, we're entering the big scene because, see, today my record's released.
Oh, I see.
On this
And here
very
we are on
day.
the street, and here is a record shop.
What a coincidence!
Well, let's go in and have a look at it. Would you
Right,
guys like to come in with us?
Come on in.
Oh, look, they've been us in.
Oh yeah, good evening.
Oh, there you are, Ross, under RS.
How appropriate.
If it's here.
I bet you it's not.
Take your head off in the shot, Ross. Here it is.
Sorry. Oh, there's my record.
Fine.
What an astute shop.
You happy with the cover?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm too close to it. Ask the guys. Ask the guys in the crew.
The guys. They have taste. Do they have taste? Do you like the cover?
Yeah, nice one, Ross.
You like the cover. What about the inside sheet? Explain about it.
Oh yeah, see, these are all crushed cars. You probably wouldn't understand it being cameraman, but it's got crushed up cars with
I used to be a cameraman.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. And it's me in a sleeping bag. It's very symbolic and intellectual.
Fine, well, let's buy it. At least I'll buy it and start
What a
the
good
sale.
person!
What
You
a
must
friend.
the shop. Let's go get it.
I'd like to buy that album, thank you.
And what are you doing tonight?
How much is it?
$6.99.
$6.99. You sold a lot?
A couple of million.
A couple
Couple of million. Good to see you. Nice shop, this.
Yes,
You haven't got
it's,
any money,
I
have
haven't
you?
got any
No,
money.
you haven't got any money.
Could you let me
I have no money either, I'm
you
sorry.
have no money. This is embarrassing. We have no money. We have a whole camera team here watching us buying this album. Excuse me, Mr. Cameraman, do you have some money you could lend us, perhaps? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Very quick. Very quick.
They're probably
Right.
doing the
Now I've
rehearsal.
lent you
They got it
20, right? No, you've lent me 20. Thank you.
No, they did.
They lend us. Thank you. Keep the change.
Oh, that's about it then.
Right. Thank you. They beat us out.
Oh, hi guys.
Well, what are we doing now?
Um,
I'm going to have to play your album for a start.
oh, that'd be nice.
And I think we're going to fade into a nice shot of Ross sitting on a hill somewhere.
Are we?
I think so.
Oh, can I wear my hat?
Sure.
Oh,
sure.
great. All right then. Listen, I'll see you
Well,
later. Run us well
run
and
us
all that kind
well.
of stuff. Yeah, all right.
Feeling uneasy, he lowered his eyes and dreamed about Liberty Drive. Rosie was watching the Late Late Show, and Ruby, the baby, was crying.